Well, hello. Thursday was the doctor appointment. I was under the understanding when I went in that there would be kind of a big reveal. Like there would be, I don't know, lit candles, balloons, maybe some glitter. And I show up at the doctor's office, and I love my doctor. She really is great. But I believe that she might have been an oldest child in her family, probably had a lot of siblings. Because I went into the doctor's office and I looked over and I seen there was a mirror. So I laid back in the thing. I wasn't even hurting or anything. I just laid back on the table thing they've got for you. And she came in and she said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay. I know you're going to take it off." And, I thought to myself, the balloons aren't here. The glitter's not here. You know, no lit candles. But I said, "But I seen that mirror and just wanted to, take my time." And she said, "Are you ready yet?" I'm like, "Okay." So I leaned up and she took the duct tape off that they had on that took 19, 20 layers of skin, I believe. At least it felt like it. And then we stood up right in front of that mirror that I wanted nothing to do with. And to make sure I didn't fall down, but not to let her know, I put my arm around her. She's a shorter gal. Put my arm around her and we looked at that mirror. And she's had all the bandages off and she said, "Wow, it looks great." I thought it was a joke. Looked in that mirror, looked over at her. I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, that looks great." And I thought, huh, all right. If that's what you think looks great, what in the hell do you think looks bad? But I think what it is I got so used to the old tenants. I wasn't ready for new ones yet. I wasn't ready for um, the scars. And I ain't kidding. I know people go fishing and they're like, "I caught this." They're this big on each side. Um, and I'm sure she did a good job for, I'm not quite ready to accept all that. But that's part of the war scars, I think. Warrior, hear me. I don't know. But that's something that I'll, you know, come to terms with, and I'm sure it does look pretty and whatever. Anyways, so they did also tell me that the right side had some cancer in it that they had found that was not bad and they need to do chemo. All right. Probably take a couple days. Like, let's talk about chemo. Do you know chemo takes a year? And they put a port in. Check this out. So I get back from the doctor appointment and my dad's outside. And I thought Mom had already called him and told him because I get to him and I'm talking to him and he says, "Brenda, I'm looking for this part and I need to go to town." And it's a part for a weed eater. And there's a little 1 inch square metal piece. And inside that metal piece is a plastic, not a plastic, it's kind of like a rubber piece. And it's a circular. You push on it and it allows the gas to go through the weed eater. And I said, Dad, that's the port they're going to put in me. This looks just like it. um, and anyways, they had all the terminology of the cancer and this and that. But the gift that I got, and I'm going to meet with the oncologist tomorrow on a Saturday. I can't get a doctor appointment. If I have a bad back, it takes me 2 weeks to get in. And you could get to an oncologist on a Saturday? Huh. I think they're moving it through pretty quick. I mean, it's a good thing. But that's Saturday. And then they're going to put the port in on, I don't know, next week. Something. Wednesday, Friday. I will figure all that out. I'm sure it's scheduled, but I'm remember that literally day to day. Yeah. But I did want to give you a little piece of advice. If you are interested in someone that you know has breast cancer and you would like to help them in some way. My mother went and purchased some of these summer tops, under tops, whatever you want to call them. And I was blessed with having 2 ports, one on each side. Such a blessing. Have them named Jake and Joe. But anyways, on your undershirt of a person, if you want to just really give them something and they might not understand that they would need it, they are going to need it. And with me, I can only sleep on my back, and I am a chest sleeper, so that has been fun. But what she did is she took this small shirt, and you can buy 2 of them if you want, and use the material from one of them to make the other. And she cut down here, and she sewed this part on, and even put bumblebees, which that'll make you have a good day if you got bumblebees on your shirt. And with being having to sleep on my back with the drain tubes, if you try to sleep on your side, it feels like somebody's sticking PVC through your body, and the other side's the same. So you have the opportunity to sleep on your back, but it holds and I'm not going to pull them out because I just don't think they're real pretty, but they're the drain tubes, and then they come from your armpits. Well, we ain't doing all that. But anyways, they come from your armpits, but they set them here. And the reason this is good is if you try to put them in a pocket of an outer shirt, you don't always compute with your head with your body of what's going on, what has been going on. So you may take your shirt off, and then it pulls on your drain tube, and it makes you say, ouch, really loud, or you whisper, but it's an excruciating pain. So to have it on your undershirt, and then to be able to put shirts over, but to hand this to somebody and say, hey, you might need this, they will very much thank you for that. And I wanted to share that. Another thing that I wanted to show is these neck pillows. These neck pillows. They have been a miracle worker, and they can go up just under a person's arm. You can hold it. There's a lot of discomfort in this process. It's a lot of discomfort. And any form of comfort that can help is good. So I would recommend trying to get somebody neck pillow, or just whip them up some of these shirts, or call Mom. She'll whip them up for you, and you can send them and tell them they're from you. She won't even care. But that's where we are today. That's where we are today. That's what it is. Remember that it ain't gonna be pretty thing. It's something. And I don't know why God thought I was so special, so strong, and so willing to give me something that I can allow him to shine through me. But I'll take it. He must think I'm a pretty strong gal. And if you're going through this, you're pretty strong yourself. I know this is a little bit longer video than normal, but there is a lot that's happened. And the chemo thing, she did tell me I would lose my hair. I think that's everybody's first question. You gonna lose your hair? I don't know. Well, apparently I am. But I've grown it long, and today my mom French braided it and took some pictures, and I know it'll grow back its hair, but anyways, I love you. And I'm not sad in a way that I'm upset this is happening. I'm allowing myself to cry when I need to cry. And I've held my parents and I've cried with them and they've cried with me. And if you need to cry, I think it's okay. So, on that note, I hope you have an awesome possum day. And God bless.